Hello everyone. This video is probably going to be really bad quality. I am sitting here on April 1st. It's in the morning. So if you're watching this on April 1st, hello. I hope that things are going well for you. I'm going to show you very, very quickly the work that you can do to make up your quarter 3 grades. Okay, so this is just a really quick and dirty, nitty gritty. This is what you need to do if you're not doing well in quarter 3 right now. Technically, quarter 3 will end on Friday. Okay, so technically, everything we've done so far will be on quarter 3, and everything we do going forward will be on quarter 4. Okay, so all the online stuff we're going to be doing in the future, those will all be quarter 4 grades. So if you need to improve your quarter 3 grades, I've added 3 assignments that you can do to make up your work. Okay, so those 3 assignments are called participation makeup, quiz remediation, and classwork and homework makeup. Okay, so there are 2 places that you can see these assignments. And my screen's going to be looking a little bit different than yours because I'm looking at the teacher view and you're looking at the student view on your computer, okay? But from the teacher and the student view, our stream should look the same. So you can click up here at the top on stream and you should see everything I've posted so far. Now, as I post more things, these will get further and further and further down on the list. So this might not be the best place to look for you, but each of the assignments are right here: participation makeup, quiz remediation, and classwork and homework makeup. Okay. Now, if you click on classwork at the top, you'll see several sections. Now, all this stuff that's grayed out, that's stuff that I'm working on right now, okay? So you can't see that yet because all of those are drafts, but you'll see an introduction section, probably with how to make up Q3 work. That's where you found this, right? And then you also have the Q3 makeup work section. Now, when all the Q3 makeup work is due, which is on the 16th, so once we get to the 16th, this section will disappear. So if you can see this section, that means that you can still turn these in and you can still make up work for Q3. Okay, so you can click on either of these sections. So if let's say you are missing a classwork assignment. Okay, so maybe you're missing like rectangle areas or something like that, right? So we have 2 recovery packets and the take-home packet that was posted on the RAMWork website and that we gave you if you came in to get a physical packet at Digital is right here, okay? So we've got the recovery packets, and if you click on those, they should pop up. Now you can either type your answers to these, you can write them down on a piece of paper and submit a photograph, or you can print these out, do it on paper, and again, take a picture and submit that to me, okay? So let's say you needed to do your rectangle area assignment. You can do that right here, okay? So you just find the area of each shape, you write that down on a piece of paper, you type it, in some way you show me that you've done that work, and then you submit that to me, okay? All right, if you have not done the take-home packet, this is not a mandatory assignment, but if you do it, it will help to boost your grade because if you do it, I'm going to give you 50 classwork points, okay? So that's a lot and it can really help you. If you have questions about any of the, how to do these things, if you have questions about how to complete each type of question, there are videos attached here that can help you. Okay. So that's classwork and homework. Everything you submit there can be turned in right in this assignment. So if you click on view assignment, again, yours will look very different than mine, right? But if you click on view assignment, you'll see something that looks a little bit like this, but up here, there'll be a submit button. You can click on that button to get your help or to submit your work, okay? Let's go back here and look at quiz remediation. So let's say you either failed a quiz or you didn't take a quiz at all, right? You missed a quiz for some reason. You can look at this quiz remediation document, okay? And it'll come up with pictures of these different questions, right? These are actual questions from the quizzes we took. Now, you cannot just give me an answer to these questions to get your points now. Because we're making up things, I also need you to give me an explanation. So there are several ways you can do that. You can look here and you can give me an explanation that's written out, right? So you can write this down. You can write a paragraph saying how you got your answer, and then you can submit that to me either by picture or by typing it and submitting it. Right? You could also make a video, kind of like I'm making now, with your explanation verbally, or you can make a video where you're writing things down using your cell phone. You can upload that privately to a website like YouTube, and then you can give me the link to that so that I can see your work. Another thing that you can do is you could sign up for a time to call me on the phone, or a time that I will call you, and you could explain this to me verbally. Okay, so those are your 3 options. And for each quiz, I gave you the total number of points that quiz is worth. So let's say you need to make up quiz 14 because you got, I don't know, an 8 out of 14, and you wanted more points than that, right? So if you got an 8 out of 14, and if you give me a really thorough explanation of this question here, you'll get 5 more points. Now, let's say you didn't do quiz 14 at all. You completely missed that day in class and you never came to make it up. Then you need to make up 9 points, right? So you need to do both this 5-point question and you should also do this 4-point question. Okay, you should do both of those. All right, so that's how you would make up a quiz. All of the quizzes for this section are here, or for this quarter are here. So you just need to go to the correct quiz, pick out which ones you need to do. You don't have to do all of them, and then submit to me in whichever way you'd like. Okay. The last thing that you can do to kind of make things up for this quarter are to do a participation makeup. So remember, participation assignments, those are like our do nows, right? So if you missed a week of do nows, if you forgot to turn one into me before we left, something like that, you have 3 options of how you can make up do nows. So the first way is to attend an online coach class. I've already had some students do that, actually. I've been holding some live streams on YouTube, and if you attend one of those, ask me a couple questions, take a screenshot of that and submit it here. I will give you points for participation. You can also sign up for a phone conference. Oh, I forgot to, there will be another attachment here for the phone conference sign up. And for your reason in that column, just write Q3 participation. I'll call you at the time that you signed up for. We'll talk about what your grade is right now, what we can do to improve it, how things are going with quarantine, all of those things. And then I will give you participation points for that as well. The last thing you can do is you can read a math article, answer some questions and submit that. So if you click right here on math articles, I have, I think like 7 or 8 listed here. You can pick one that looks interesting to you, read it, answer the questions, submit your answers, and you will also get your participation points. If you have any questions for me at all, remember that you can always get in contact with me by email or by phone. So my contact information is right down here. This is the first post that I made, okay? And again, that phone sign-up sheet is right here if you need to meet or talk with me for any reason. So you can just click on this phone sign-up sheet, your name. Would you like to meet over the phone, or would you like to meet on a Google Hangouts where we could actually see each other by a webcam? And then I need your phone number and your ID number. If we decide to meet on Google Hangouts, it will be through your school email address, which is your ID number at bcpss.org. If you have any questions or concerns for me, please feel free to let me know. And hopefully we can kind of get through this online learning platform together. Thank you.